So I've been trying to piece together a lot of the new things that I felt like that you've been trying to communicate. And so will you bear with me for a moment?
Certainly.
I just wrote a few notes here so I didn't totally lose my train of thought. So you've been talking about this whole subtle vibration thing, and it seems like that if you're able to increase your own vibration, you will perceive the subtle vibrations better. You'll have a greater sense of awareness for the things that are happening around you.
What do you mean by increase your vibration?
If you maintain your sense of focus on something positive,
what will happen?
Well, you'll say that
what will happen is you will divert your focus less, which means law of attraction will respond to the vibration that is dominant, and what will happen? More things like that vibration will come to it, thus the word increase. In other words, that's how it increases. The less often you introduce resistance, then the more you maintain a vibration that is not being hindered. The longer you hold that vibration, the more law of attraction responds to that. The more law of attraction responds to the pure vibration. You see, if law of attraction is responding to your scattered vibration, there isn't a raising of it. Because each time you want a little more, you doubt a little more. And each time you want a little more, you doubt a little more. And so the contradictory vibration holds the vibrational patterning in a similar place. The results are the same. If you really, really want something and you're really, really worried about it, you're really, really not getting it, you see. So by increasing vibration, we just want to be clear about what you're reaching for. Why would anyone want to increase their vibration? Well, let us put it to you in Esther's R8 terms. Do you want to go faster than you can control?
No.
And so if you are wanting your vibration to be faster, then you're wanting it to be non-resistant in nature, yes? In other words, the fast vibration of what is wanted and not wanted is a very bumpy and uncomfortable ride. So if you're increasing the vibration of desire and not increasing the vibration of resistance, now you've got a pure and fast vibration, yes?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so now you have that higher sense of vibration. You're able to perceive.
Well, you have a higher vibration, and maybe a
okay.
sense of it.
Okay.
And if you have a sense of the higher vibration, what is the emotional sense that you have? How do you feel
Joy.
In that high, pure vibration? Joy or passion or interest, fascination? Yes.
So you have
Love?
that sense of love. Okay. So you're feeling that you're at a higher vibration. You feel that sense of joy. You're seeing more joy because you're in a state of joy.
More aware of it.
You're more aware of it. You've teased earlier that you feel like there's more excitement than what's in the vortex than your manifestation of it.
Say again?
Earlier on in this week, you were commenting on that you were hoping that we would be more excited about just the process of what's happening in the vortex as opposed to manifesting it in our life.
Well, what we were getting at is we are eager for you to feel the exhilaration of these positive emotions without needing a manifestation to be the reason for them.
Exactly. So,
in other words, if you're able to raise your vibration pre-manifestation, when the manifestation comes, it's going to be real good.
But in many ways, you don't even need the manifestation.
Because?
Because aside from it just being about the journey.
Because the whole reason of it was for the feeling that you found anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is really my point, is that you talk about two ends of the stick. Wanting is what you don't want, and by saying you want something, you realize you don't have it. So you disregard that entire process of wanting, and really you're just raising your vibration, experiencing joy, and being aware of the subtle vibrations.
But can you really do that? In other words, aren't step 1, step 2, step 3 all part of the process all day, every day? In other words, we're just emphasizing the part that most of our human friends are very weak on. Because you're going to constantly be exploring contrast, and you're going to be constantly parlaying your desire into higher, faster frequencies. But when you gain control, deliberate control of what you are doing with your vibrational frequency, then that's when deliberate creation really becomes sweet. Because to plan for something, to have an intention about something, and to realize that you're not a vibrational match to it, and then to deliberately work to become a vibrational match to it, and to feel the success of alignment, which is what joy is, and then to get the bonus of the manifestation, that's the way all of this is meant to be. Where a lot of humans are looking for the manifestation in order to feel the joy. When you figure out feeling the joy first, then makes the manifestation oh so much more.
Because you don't need it. It comes as a side effect of how you've been living.
It comes as a direct side effect or a direct result of it's the grid filling in. And this is the thing that you're on the brink of saying to us. We're going to say it to you. The details will fill in. In other words, step one, all through life, you've been putting things in the vortex. You could get into a phase of your life where you are deliberately working on step three, which means you're meditating, you're making lists of positive aspects, you're not going after anything in a hard way, you're just chilling out, you're just working on the way you feel, you're consciously aware of your emotions, and you're reaching for the success of good feeling emotions. And then the grid will begin to fill in with the specifics. Did you follow that? And when the grid fills in with the specifics, that's when your sensation of worthiness, that's when your sensation of deliberate creation, that's when life really begins to feel good to you. That's when it feels that everything is in its right order, because it is in its right order. You looked, you saw, you identified, you wanted, you found alignment, you held alignment, it came. That's the order. Humans want to look and see and get it and feel good. But it's different. You look, you see, you discern, you decide, you define, you want, you align, you are aware, it comes, you are aware. Humans want to look and find and get it and feel good. A slight difference.
So can you circumvent the wanting of anything physical, even though you're in this physical reality, and you go right to your dominant intention being joy, but your dominant desire is joy as well? And so really, if the details fill in, all you're getting is what you want to begin with. You can skip.
And so, this is a wonderful conversation. And so, you have found the vibrational place first, and then the manifestation comes to support it. So, you didn't feel the grid in. You didn't try to do it with action. You did it with alignment. You did it with focus. But you did it with a keen ear to the way you are feeling, rather than... Are you hearing the distinction? Do you like to manifest things? Do you like to manifest things as evidence of your vibrational acuity? Yes, you do. That's why you came. Because you're consciousness all the time. So why would anyone who is pure positive energy consciousness, why would you make a decision to expose yourself to a time-space reality where things do manifest? What's the point? If you are a deliberate creator, if when you are non-physical, you are pure positive energy, why would you come here to expose yourself to variety? To expand ideas? Certainly. But what do you think was your thinking about it? First of all, you knew there was no risk. But why would a pure positive energy creator, like you were and are from non-physical, what do you think would be a really exhilarating reason to come into the physical?
To have fun.
Because when things manifest, they are really on the leading edge. The manifestation is the furthest most leading edge manifestation. That's where the greatest reward is. In other words, it's nice to feel it emotionally. It is a wonderful thing to feel it emotionally. But to get to decipher it also with your eyes and your ears, with all of the sensuality of your physical apparatus, to get to be the creator, and then to get what you have created to manifest in its full fashion for you to view from every point of view. Don't you just love the divine deliciousness of this physical time-space reality? And doesn't it just make the most sense ever to you that you came for this magnificent manifestation, and that when you get your ducks in a row, when you get your vibrational patterning in the place that allows it, when you understand resistance and why it's there, when you learn to direct this energy that creates worlds toward the things that are important to you, don't you just love it that the magnificent benefit of that is that it will manifest in its fullest fashion for you and all the world to see? You see? Don't you just love being physical? And don't you love getting it in the right order in your mind? Don't you love getting the basis of it in place so that as it begins to unfold, don't you love being in a situation, being the end result of such magnificent creation that has already been set into motion, that you could move through life and incrementally pluck the very best of everything from life experiences and put them into a vibrational holding pattern, knowing that those things that you have specifically selected will be revealed to you, or you will be allowing yourself to see the revelation of them, each and every one of them at the most precise and pristine and perfect moment. Don't you love that kind of creating? Doesn't it thrill you to think that all those details are there for you, and to the degree and in the moment that you are able to allow them, that they will flow into your experience to satisfy and delight you? And in the same way that you really don't want to eat all of your food in this one meal, really you don't, you think you do, but really you don't, you think you do. Isn't it nice that it comes incrementally? Isn't it nice that all of the treasures that you have stored, all of the treasures that you have defined, all of the experiences that you've been asking for, all of the things that you've asked for, that you know that you will like, not only did you know that you will like them, but the universe knows the precise order and combination in which they will please you most? Don't you just love discovering of your own self, your ability to let that flow into your experience in the precise way? Don't you like leaving some greater force out of it? In other words, doesn't it feel better to you to know that you have created it, you have selected it, and that you are now allowing it, that you are the beloved, blessed, clear-minded, deliberate, creative being who has put it all there and is now discovering how to allow more of it? And isn't it wonderful that even though now you're allowing some of what you've already put there, that in this very day you're putting more there and more there and more there, so that every day what's revealed to you, or what you're allowing yourself to see, is even more divine than it was before, because every day you're adding to the specifics of it because you never get it done? Don't you love knowing that? This is the best time to be physically focused. It's the best time because there's more energy and there's more variety and there's more understanding about focus. Never have there been a body as people, as much as have been studying the work that has been taking place from this platform. Never on this planet have there ever been so many people who are aware of the fine nuances of deliberate creation. And therefore never have there been so many with the potential of self-satisfaction in the way that you intended as you came forth into this physical experience, you see. And you teach through the clarity of your example. It just doesn't get better than this, you see. This is what it's all about. Humans come, often they bang around, they can hardly wait to croak so that they can receive their reward. And we say, hey, the reward is the physical manifestation, and it is as delicious as you allow it to be. You get to define your reward, and you get to assign your reward, and you get to prepare yourself for the receiving of your reward, and you get to interpret your reward, and you get to experience your reward. In other words, it's all you. It's all you, with the constant, deliberate attention and love and respect of that which is us. Yeah. Further back. Everyone sit down. You, yes, you.